Welcome to the Love Generation.
Hot town, summer in the city.
Get the flower power feeling with 67 smash hit singles.
Of destruction. Let's go.
4 super cool CDs fresh from the summer of love.
Come and follow rainbows, I am told.
Blazing on a sunny afternoon.
It's 1967. Flower power sweeps the planet. Young people everywhere turn on and tune in to the summer of love sound.
All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. I've been out on a winter's day.
30 years later, the epic soundtrack to that endless summer is still being celebrated. Now, the songs that sparked a revolution are reunited on The Love Generation, a 60s collection for the 90s.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life.
San Francisco, California is where it all begins. In 1967, Haight-Ashbury becomes home to the hippie movement. As Scott McKenzie spreads the word, the city is the only place to be.
Some flowers in your hair. If you're
Thousands of young people rush to join the new revolution. Many wear flowers in their hair, carry guitars on their backs, and dream of writing the songs which will change the world.
give me pennies, I'll take anything. Now listen while I play my green tambourine.
This is the Love Generation, 67 original hits for hip chicks and cool cats everywhere. The groovy sound of yesterday on 4 CDs for today.
Good morning, starshine. The earth says hello.
Flowers signal that you're into peace, but to be in with the in crowd, you have to look the part. Paisley patterned clothes, body paint, bare feet, beads and bells are all essential hippie gear.
The best, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is.
Flower power is more than just fashion. It's the belief that you can change the world. And music is the driving force as the Love Generation unite under the banner of freedom. It's time for a change, a magical era of inspiration and hope for the future. Many believe it's the dawn of a new age, a feeling captured brilliantly by Fifth Dimension with this colossal number 1.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius.
Put your finger on the pulse of the psychedelic era. Share the true spirit of the 60s with the Love Generation. 4 hours of the songs that shook the planet.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire.
The spirit of togetherness overflows in a series of huge festivals. 20,000 roll up and chill out at a human be-in and gathering of the tribes held in Golden Gate Park, San Francisco.
What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your big number anybody play?
35,000 gather at Monterey to hear the Mamas and Papas, the Birds and Jefferson Airplane perform. But the best is yet to come. Almost 500,000 hippies wallow in the mud at Woodstock, the biggest music festival the world will ever see.
We are stardust. We are golden. Take a load off, Fanny. And you put the load right on me.
Join hands with the Love Generation. Get the flower power feeling with 67 huge hits on 4 super cool CDs. Tune in to a carnival of classic tracks that rocked the human race. 30 years on, the music of the Love generation remains as strong as ever. So many of today's songs have their roots in the 60s, but you still can't beat the authentic Summer of Love sound. Gave young people a voice that can still be heard today. Celebrate the sound that shaped the 60s with the Love generation, the very best of flower power on one brilliant collection.
Join hands. Dit is de Love Generation. 67 classics. Pure flower power. Fantastische verzameling. 4 geweldige cd's met alle hits uit de Love Generation. Nog? De mama's en de papa's, de Beach Boys en vele anderen. 4 uur lang alle hits uit een uniek tijdperk.
The days of Pearly Spencer.
Love Generation is alleen verkrijgbaar via TV Shop. De muziek die de wereld op zijn kop zette. Die de gekke sound van toen. Nu op 4 fantastische cd's.
Everybody's talking at me. Can't hear a word they're saying.
Bel ons nu direct en vraag naar Love Generation van TV Shop. Een geweldige buitenkans voor een unieke verzameling. Love Generation. Bel nu.
As the flower power sound crosses the ocean, Europe tunes in to the peace and love vibe. British band Flower Potmen score a huge hit with their tribute to the city where it all began.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, San Francisco. I'm so very high.
One of the most successful bands on the San Francisco music scene is Jefferson Airplane, and the undisputed voice of the Love Generation belongs to lead singer Grace Slick.
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love?
Bands like the Byrds change direction as they introduce a psychedelic edge to their sound. Concerts blend lights with slideshows to give their audience an unforgettable experience.
Miles high, and when you touch down.
Get your hands on the music that made a difference. With 4 hours of huge original hits, the Love Generation is the definitive sound of the flower power revolution.
While I'm alone and blue as can be, dream a little dream of me.
Talking about you and me and the game people play now.
Lonely days ago, I'm a-going home. My baby used to whip me a little.
Vietnam becomes the focal point for young people the world over. Millions disagree with the war in Asia, but the Love Generation is the first to demand an end to the conflict.
He's the universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away no more.
Music carries the message as the clamour for peace and harmony continues, and as the protest pressure grows, songs like this Barry Maguire hit are banned from the radio.
Tell me over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
Make love, not war, is a slogan on everybody's lips as one year rolls into the next. 1968, here's hits by Steppenwolf, the band, Fleetwood Mac, and this classic from Canned Heat.
Well, I'm so tired of crying, but I'm out on the road again. I'm on the road again. Well, I'm so tired of crying, but I'm out on the road again. I'm on the road again.
Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride?
Like any revolution, what's once new and exciting soon becomes tired and predictable. The one exception is the music, and as the 60s draw to a close, the songs remain as strong as ever.
In the year 2525, if man is still alive,
Spinning wheel, spinning true.
Musicians, the folk heroes, the performers, the politicians, they're the people who make this era so memorable. Here's a brief glimpse of some famous Love Generation faces.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear words they're saying, only the echoes of my mind.
Keep grooving with the Love Generation. 4 hours of original Flower Power hits. Call and order this full CD collection and get 67 classic songs.
up and away, my beautiful
The wind of change blew in a summer breeze of songs that will always be around. The Love Generation is a rare opportunity to own a music collection too good to miss.
She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. There's a sense of compliments, meaningless songs. Turn on, tune in.
Good morning, starshine. Oh, happy day.
Silence is golden.
American woman,
Slipping away.
Try and catch the wind.
Silver lining.
got a black magic woman.
This is the Love Generation, the very best of the songs that made the 60s. And you can own them all with this super cool 4 CD box set. Call now and ask for the Love Generation, the great sound of yesterday on the perfect collection for today.
Join hands. Dit is de Love Generation. 67 classics. Pure flower power.
And the sky is gray, Mr. Tambourine Man. Let the sunshine, let the sunshine.
American woman, get away from me.
Een fantastische verzameling. 4 geweldige cd's met alle hits uit de Love Generation.
Tambourine. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your game? Not to anybody play.
If you're going to San Francisco,
Ken je ze nog? De mama's en de papa's, de Beach Boys en vele anderen. 4 uur lang alle hits uit een uniek tijdperk.
well, I'm so tired of crying, but I'm out on the road again. The days of Pearly Spencer.
I can hear music. I can hear music.
What a day for
Love Generation is alleen verkrijgbaar via TV Shop. De muziek die de wereld op zijn kop zette. Die de gekke sound van toen. Nu op 4 fantastische cd's.
My baby just wrote me a letter. Silver lining. I'm not told me not to come.
Everybody's talking at me. Can't hear a word they're saying.
Bel ons nu direct en vraag naar Love Generation van TV Shop. Een geweldige buitenkans voor een unieke verzameling. Love Generation. Bel nu.